Hmm. Yeah, government is not the solution. Government is the problem.
Problem, yes, I know.
Yeah, government is not the solution. Government is the problem. Yeah. I I don't go to many places. I mean, places like shops and supermarkets and big stores. And I don't go to those places because I like to go out to the beach or the forest or part of the countryside
Yeah.
um, or if I need something I call
Yes.
or I send an email or I order it through the internet. Well,
Mm-hmm.
basically, I don't call. I use my phone to order things from companies, right? Because
Yes,
I don't like
we can too.
to call people. So um, so my contact with what is happening is very small. But by choice, I choose this because I know it's not good, right? This week, today, in fact, 2 hours ago, in fact, 2 hours ago, I went to the shop to get milk. Yeah, and I had a confrontation with the police.
You you don't wear face mask,
Yep,
certainly. It is problem.
yep. And I was in the shop, and the woman said, "You must wear a face mask," and I said, "No."
Oh.
And there was a policeman there, and the policeman said, "You should wear a face mask." And I said, "What are you going to do?" Yeah,
He can take you to police.
yeah, but it's but but he can't because it's not a law.
I
You
understand.
understand? A law must be debated in Parliament and voted on.
Yes, I understand.
That's a law.
Mm.
Everything else is a personal choice. Everything else is a
Mm.
personal choice, right?
Mm.
So I said to him, I said, what are you going to do? I said, you're going to take me to the police station? You're going to arrest me? And he said, no, no. He said, no, I'm just giving you advice. And I said, yeah, I know. I said, you give me advice, that's fine. I said, I'll give you some advice. I said, stop it. I
And
said,
do you have milk?
oh yeah, I have everything that I went to get.
Without face mask.
Yeah, don't fuck with me, okay? Right. Right. Okay. Look, I've talked about this many times before with clients, and there's a phrase in English which is it's a very unique phrase. It is call my bluff. Now, what this means, call my bluff. What this means is that if you say that you are going to do something, my response to that is do it. Do it. Just do it and see what happens. And this one strategy has helped me more than any other strategy to understand other people and their motivations and their reasons and their actions. Where a lot of people want to control other people, a lot of people want to have power over other people, but they don't want they don't want everyone to know about it. They want to do it quietly. They want to do it so that nobody knows, so that nobody sees. And the only way to solve this kind of problem is to put everything out into the open, to let everybody see everything. and then to let everybody choose. And if everybody makes a bad choice, then so be it. That's life, right? But at least you do the right thing. At least you do. At least you do the right thing. So, uh, so there's
Okay.
so that was my
Mhm.
strategy, and that was my response today. The policeman says, "Wear a mask," and my response is, "What are you going to do about it?" Yeah, because if you're going to do something, do it now. Because life is short, and I don't want to waste. I don't want my time wasted. All right.
Oh,
It's like
yes, yes.
it's like if you it's like if somebody takes out a gun. Yeah.
Mm,
Okay, shoot me now, because
mm,
because what is the point in waiting, right? You know, if you're gonna
mm,
shoot me now, right? And then
mm,
we can get on to the next part of our life, right? So
mm,
so this strategy is extremely useful for understanding how other people are thinking and what is important to them, and it stops manipulation. It
mm,
stops manipulation when you say to people, do what you want to do. Just do it. If you want to do something, just do it. Don't talk about it. Do it. And then we can all understand exactly where we are. And then we can choose sides. We can see where we stand.
mm,
Yeah,
mm,
we know better, because a lot of life is just talk, 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 talk. A lot of people talk, but they don't act on what they say. It is only action that matters. Talk doesn't really matter.
mm,
It's action. It's what we do. Um, Everybody goes to the pub. They sit down. They have a beer, and they talk, talk, talk,
mm,
talk, 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 talk
mhm,
about how bad everything is. They go home. They
mhm.
go to sleep. They wake up. They go to work, and they don't
Okay.
change. They don't change anything at all.
Mm,
So
mhm, yeah.
this is all this is always my strategy in situations of
Mhm,
conflict. It's if you want to do something, do it. Because
mhm, mhm,
now I would personally,
mm,
I would rather not have a conflict. You know, there's I would rather avoid it. But if somebody brings it to me, you know, I'm not looking for a problem. I'm just trying to live my
mm,
life. I'm just trying to be normal. I'm just trying to be helpful. I'm just trying to give something to the
mm,
world. Um, so so I'm not looking for a problem. But if somebody wants to bring a problem to me, then I am very capable and very prepared to deal with that problem. I will not turn around and walk away. I have learned too much.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. Ah,
And I've also learned that the future is not what people think it will be.
mhm,
It's not. It's not. Everyone's got their perfect vision, but
mhm,
not everything connects and fits together to
yes.
to be that way. We've all got this picture in our head of where we want to live, or how we want our wedding dress to look on our wedding day, or you know,
Mm,
the idea of a perfect Christmas or something like that. And that's a good place to start, and it's great to have dreams and to follow them, and to try to recreate them. But you know, reality is always a little bit different. Something you get,
mhm,
something you don't get.
yes.
Some things work out better, some things work out worse, and so there's this vision that we have. It never really works out. So I know
Mm,
that with other people's visions, that it's not certain that it's going to happen. It's not sure. It requires a lot of things together
mhm,
in order
yeah.
for these things to happen. So so that I know when other people say to me, "I'm going to do this," I'm like, Maybe, maybe not. There's some things you will get that you
Mhm.
want,
Mm.
and you have to be very careful about that because a lot of people, when they get what they
Mm.
want,
Mm.
they find
Yes.
that it's not exactly what they
Yeah.
thought
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
it
Yes.
it
Of
it it,
course.
it would be. So
Mhm.
we always we always have to be careful. So it's like somebody tells me what they want. I
Mhm.
want this. I'm like, okay, that's interesting because that for that to be successful, it requires a lot of things to come together, and there's no guarantee that all those things are going to come together. There's no guarantee they're going to work out, and you need teams and networks of people to get things done,
Mhm.
and not everybody is on your side because there's a
Yes.
lot of people with a lot of different ideas and agendas, and at the start of the year, there are
Mhm.
20 football teams, and they all want to be number one. They all want to be the
Mhm.
best. And one of them will be at the top. But there's going to be a lot of things that happen that are really
Mhm.
uncertain and unsure. And that's the beauty of sport. That's what you learn from sport is that sometimes the best team doesn't win. Sometimes the best ideas don't win,
Mhm.
right? Sometimes the best sometimes the best doctors are not the people performing the operations,
Mhm.
right?
Yes. Yeah.
Sometimes sometimes the most knowledgeable um, professors are not the people making the decisions. It's
Mhm.
uh, it's it's uncertain. It's unsure. We really don't know about a lot of things. We think we know, but we
Mhm.
don't. It's very and that's this is this is part of what I want the
Mhm.
the future book that I mentioned.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, I have a title already. It's The Art of Fatherhood, and
Mhm.
what I want to look at is all the things that you think are good. Are they really good? Are they
Mhm.
are they really exactly what you want? And it all comes down to, I think, according to my experience today, it all comes down to the characters of people. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I talked to this policeman today, and he said he gave me some information. I gave him some information, and he was very professional, right?
Yes.
He was
Mhm.
very good at his job. He was very professional because his
Mhm.
job is to mediate, and his job is to collect data and information, and he was
Mhm.
he was good. And yeah, at the end of our conversation, I said to him, look, at the end of the day, everybody who's got a brain knows that something is wrong.
Yes.
And this is not said because I want a conflict. It's said because we need to understand this. And I
Mhm.
said, I will, I said, this country needs people to say, stop, this is wrong. This country
Mhm.
needs
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. Mhm.
And these people who do that will be the people in the right. They will be morally correct and they will be justified in the long term. At the beginning, the people who tell the truth are crucified. You know, they're at the beginning.
Mhm.
People who tell the truth. Look at
Mhm.
every social movement,
Mhm.
every revolution in history. At the
Mhm.
beginning,
Yes.
people who tell the truth. That's what happens to them. They disappear.
Mhm.
But
Mhm. Mhm.
over time, the truth is all that remains. And that's what I said to this guy. Look, I will I will defend my country at all costs. So
Mhm.
so if you want to take me, if you want to book me, book me. If you want to arrest me, arrest me. My problem is not with you, but but there. I mean, this is my line. Okay, that's my
Yeah.
line. This
Yeah.
is my line. I'm not gonna take it. I don't care what I don't care what anybody else says. It's wrong. Wrong is wrong. That's it. Wrong is wrong.
Yeah.
So and and it's interesting because and that was just I just went to get milk. Just went to get milk. Right. So this is a very interesting time. This is the second time, right? I've had problems, and it won't be the last time. It will happen again, and it will happen again because they're at everybody. If you if you stand up, people will knock you down, but we have to be ready for it. Yes, darling.